Okay, we're back to part two here. No, we're not. Well, I don't think I can't find it. It doesn't appear to be on here. If you guys will bear with me for 1 second. If you can hear me, please hold on 1 minute. Month of our baseball season, we're approaching the. I am having technical difficulties. And we're still having technical difficulties. I apologize. This will be hopefully fixed in a few minutes. Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my. Okay, I'm going to talk for a minute. I do not know if I am on the air, but we are going to hopefully get this thing started here in a second. When I can get this monitor back up and working, I need someone to tell me that it is working and that can hear the sound. Okay, it looks like there's nobody on here. I am back up. I am going to go on to Discord. Oh, well, let's see if that's just me on there. And we'll start this all over again. Let's see if I can get it working. David Lando. Okay, David, can you hear me? Okay, well, I don't know what happened to my game, but it is that stupid sound problem I have, and it happened again. So here we go. We are going to start with the Union Stewards at Philadelphia all over again. I apologize, gentlemen. Someday I'll figure out what that is. I won't make anybody listen to the national anthem. Okay, here we are. Hopefully it's all set and we can get going. Union Stewards lineup today will feature Jason Kendall catching at first, Hornsby the DH second, Freddie Lynn in center field third, Giles in left field hitting cleanup, Jones at third base fifth, Joe Gordon at second base sixth, Ty Cobb in right field seventh, Eddie Murray at first base eighth, Luke Appling at shortstop batting ninth. Jimmy Wynn, Stearns, who I haven't had time to get the picture for, in center, Heilman in right, Groh, Davis, Orta, and Pujols at first, Campanella catching, Trout on the mound. We're underway at Briggs Stadium. Second to first, one down. Trout pitching to Hornsby. And they're going to watch this one as it's deep into the lower deck. Hornsby homers. That is number 15 for Hornsby, and we're only in the beginning of the third month of the season. Hornsby's blast went 412 feet. Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn walks. Giles slowly hit to Grow at third. It's going to be close play. He gets him by a step. Lynn goes to second. 2 down, runner in scoring position for Chipper Jones. Trout gets him. Well, Union Stewards score a run. Philadelphia gets out of it with only allowing a run after the inauspicious second batter. And here we go. Bottom of the first inning. Wynn in left field batting first. Stearns in center second. Order at second base third. Davis at short hitting cleanup. Pujols, the first baseman, fifth. Suttles, the DH, who I don't have a picture for either. Heilman, the right fielder, seventh. Grow at third base. Campanella catching. Trout's pitching in left field for Union Stewards. Union Stewards is Giles, Lynn, and Cobb in right, left to right. Jones, Appling, Gordon, Murray, left to right in the infield. Kendall catching. Spud Chandler on the mound, and we're underway in the bottom of the first. 1 down. Two strikeouts for Chandler to start the inning. Order on the ground to Appling, and it's going to be an easy 1-2-3 inning. We head to the top of the second. 1-0 Union Stewards. Joe Gordon, followed by Cobb and Murray, facing Trout. Line drive to second for the out. Order takes this one on the ground to first for the out. And Eddie Murray strikes out. Catcher drops the ball, throws to first for the out. Quick 1-2-3 inning there, too. Bottom of the second, 1-0. Union Stewards. Davis, Pujols. Davis is hit. Pujols up, Suttles on deck. Runner does not go. There he goes on the second pitch, and he is safe. Stolen base number 10. Pujols in the left field, base hit. Easily scores Davis. Pujols going to go to second on the throw home, and it's all tied at 1. Pujols in scoring position, Suttles up. Deep in the left field. Giles has got it for the first out of the inning. Heilman up. And that's going to be out of here. No, Fredlin gets it in front of the fence. I looked like it was going to be out. 2 away. Pujols retreats to second. Heine Grove, the third baseman, up. Line drive, and Gordon makes a web gem, saving a run as the inning is over. We head to the top of the third. We're tied at 1. Appling facing Trout. Base hit to left. Kendall up. Deep in the right field. 2 away. And Campanella. Strikeout number 3. We have two outs here. And Freddie Lynn. Appling's caught stealing. We head to the bottom of the third, tied at 1. I lost track of something there. I'm not sure what it was. However, I'm sure you guys caught it. In any event, we head to the bottom of the third. Campanella followed by Wynn and Stearns. Campanella strikes out. And Wynn puts it into the stands in left field. Home run number 6. Philadelphia now leads the Union Stewards 2-1. Turkey Stearns up. Infield pop-up. Gordon puts it away for the second out. Gordon's got that one on the ground. It's a great play, and it's also an out. We head to the top of the 4th inning, 2-1 Philadelphia. Freddie Lynn, Giles, and Jones up. Brian Giles, 248 on the season, and he bangs a base hit in the right field. Chipper Jones hitting 212. He hits it in the center field. And Giles is caught off second, but he's going to make it to third. Not sure what happened. He was hung up between second and third, and he beat the throw. Okay, that's what it was. Runners on first and third. Trout facing Joe Gordon. Joe Gordon, a great hitter. He's going to hit it in the infield, however. Order calls it. Gets the pop-up for the out. 2 away for Ty Cobb. Cobb goes down on strikes. Philly gets out of the jam. They head to the bottom of the 4th, 2-1. Philadelphia. Davis, hit by a pitch his first time, walks his second time up. Pujols 1 for 1 today. There goes Davis, no throw. Stolen base number 11. Pujols was intentionally walked. Mule Suttles, who's hitting 222, steps in. He's going to put it on the ground to Gordon Appling for 1 over to first, double play. 2 outs. Davis goes to third, and Harry Heilman steps in, who immediately singles to left field, scores the run. It is now 3-1, Philadelphia. Heine Grow up, pops it up. Chipper Jones calls for it. He's got it to end the inning. Philadelphia gets a single run for the 3rd inning in a row. We head to the top of the 5th, 3-1 Philadelphia. Eddie Murray on the ground to second. Great play. It's an out. Appling in a right field, base hit. Appling's second hit of the night. Runner on first. Jason Kendall up. Hits it foul. On the ground to Davis at short, 2nd to 1. Over to Pujols. Double play should end the inning. It does. Halfway home. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Philadelphia. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Union Stewards. Campanella, who's 0 for 1, steps in. He is now 1 for 2. Base hit to left. Jimmy Wynn. Deep in the center field. Freddie Lynn on his horse gets it for the out. Turkey Stearns, there goes the runner. Campanella safe, his 2nd stolen base of the year. He's now in scoring position. Line drive, base hit to left. Campanella off the bag, but returns to third. 1 out. Runners on first and third for Jorge Orta. On the ground of Gordon, 2nd for 1, over to first, and a double play, the pitcher's best friend. Campanella will not score. We head to the sixth, 3-1 Iceman. Trout facing Hornsby, who homered earlier in the game, flies to left. Freddie Lynn deep in the right field. It's going to be caught, however, 2 away. And Giles into right field. Heilman's got that 1-2-3. Go the Union Stewards. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 3-1 Philadelphia. Chandler to face. Davis, Pujols, and Suttles. Davis bunted, but he's out. Chandler facing Pujols. Appling gets the line drive, 2 away. Suttles to left. 1-2-3 go the Iceman. We head to the seventh, 3-1. Iceman ahead. Trout facing Jones. Jones goes down on strikes. Joe Gordon in between short and third. Groh gets it. Throws to Pujols. 2 away for Ty Cobb, who strikes out. Catcher drops the ball. Throws to first for the out. Here we go, headed to the bottom of the seventh inning. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 3 left on for Philadelphia. Union Stewards, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. If you joined us late or you got stuck on that first broadcast, I had that sound issue that I get from time to time. I had to shut down the broadcast and start it again. I apologize. I can't solve the problem. Don't know what it is. I've spent hours and hours. So I just gave up and I just shut it down and restart it since I can't fix it. Heilman facing Chandler. Appling's got it, 1 away. Groh on the ground to Appling. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the seventh. Campanella. Base hit into left. Campanella's second hit of the day. Jimmy Wins homered today. He's going to hit it on the ground to Appling, who's going to go the short way to second to get the third out. We head to the eighth. Iceman leading 3-1. Trout facing Murray, Appling, and Kendall. And Jack Marshall is coming in to play second. Alex Radcliffe third. Rich Gossage pitching. Manager Files working. And so is Eddie Murray's bat, base hit to right. Throw to first, Murray's back. First strikeout for Gossage. Kendall up. There goes the runner. Murray safe, stolen base number 2. Here on the West Coast, it's approaching 2:30 in the afternoon, 5:30 Eastern time. Kentucky Derby goes off at 6:57. We'll be off before then to watch the race. Kendall up, runner on second. Grounder to Marshall. Looks like an infield hit to me. And it is. Here we go. First and third for the Union Stewards. Gossage rubbing the ball up, 1 away. Hornsby, who's also homered today. He's 1 for 3. He strikes out. Gossage bears down and gets him. 2 away. Tying run on first. Freddie Lynn up. Pitch out. Kendall stays. He doesn't go anywhere. Freddie Lynn in the right field. And Freddie Lynn is put it out of here for a 3-run homer. That ball on a line traveled 376 feet. Home run number 5 for Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn from the 1975 Boston Red Sox, playing here at Briggs Stadium. One time in the 1970s, he played in Tiger Stadium, it was called at the time, and he knocked in 10 runs. He loves hitting here, and he just put Union Stewards ahead 4-3. Gossage coughs up the lead as Brian Giles steps in, and Alan Mills will be in the pitch. Giles to right. Inning is over. Head to the bottom of the 8th, 4-3 Union Stewards. Chandler, the starter, still on the mound for Union Stewards. Stearns up. He goes down on strikes. Marshall, who came in as a defensive replacement, hits it on the ground to first. Second out. And shortstop Davis, the cleanup hitter, is up. Line drive. Murray's going to put that away. 1-2-3, go Philadelphia. We head to the top of the 9th, 4-3 Union Stewards. Mills facing Jones. Jones walks. Joe Gordon. Slow roller to Davis is going to have to throw to first. It's going to be close, but Gordon beats it out for an infield hit. First 2 runners on for Union Stewards here in the top of the 9th. Looking for some insurance runs. Ty Cobb hitless today. Hits it in the right field. Heilman's going to watch it. And that is out of here. A 3-run homer for Ty Cobb. And 6 runs in the last 2 innings for Union Stewards puts them ahead in the game, 7-3. Eddie Murray steps in, is going to face Ted Trent. Line drive down the left field line. It's fair. Murray in the second slides, safe with a double. So much happened in the last 2 innings. I need to get a sip of water here as the Union Stewards flexes their muscles, and Philadelphia's coughed up a 3-1 lead. Appling strikes out. 1 down finally. Kendall walks. Runners on first and second. Hornsby homered his last time up. No, he didn't. He homered his first time up. On the ground of short, but he's going to beat it out. Second infield hit in a row. No, not in a row. Second infield hit this inning. Bases loaded. 7-3 the score. Union Stewards going to try to pile it on. Freddie Lynn, his last time up, homered. And it was a 3-run homer. This time he singles in the left field. 1 run scores. Kendall holds. It is 8-3. As Union Stewards does not let up. Giles to center field. This looks like it's going to be a... No, it's just an out. Kendall goes back to the bag. Does not try to score. Chipper Jones walks. Trent walks in the 9th run of the game, the 8th run of the last 2 innings. And Greg Olson coming on to pitch. Joe Gordon on the ground to Davis. Across the diamond. Gets Gordon by a half step. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning after Union Stewards puts up a 5 spot. It is 9-3. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Spud Chandler, the starter, still in there. Pujols line drive. Jones has got it for the out. Settles to left field, but Appling is going to get it into short left field, that is. And Heilman fouls it off. Heilman on the ground to Murray. He's going to take it to the bag himself. Philly goes weakly into the night. The game is over. Union Stewards wins 9-3. The box score, 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors for Union Stewards, 3-6-0 for Philadelphia. Union Stewards scored 8 runs in those last 2 innings. Union Stewards hitting stars of the game, Hornsby and Lynn. Lynn with 4 RBIs. Murray went 2 for 4. Appling went 2 for 4. Only 6 hits for Philadelphia, and the only person who got 2 of them was Campanella. Chandler, the winning pitcher, is now 6-4, went 9 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, struck out 4, walked 2. Trout did not lose the game because he pitched a great game. He left with the lead. He pitched 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, struck out 7, walked 1. Gossage came in, took the loss. He's 2-3. Also got a blown save, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Mills came in and pitched a third of an inning, 2 hits and 3 runs. Trent pitched 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits and 2 runs, and that's about what they said from here. Okay, let's sim some more till we get to the 7th, and we get to our second game of the broadcast. Lehigh at Gary. 5-1 Lehigh. Lehigh on a winning streak. They now lead their league by 5 games over Union Stewards, 5.5 over Vegas. St. Louis at Carolina. 4-0 Carolina. Manchester at home against the newer Chicago team, and they win 6-2. Crystal Lake at Real Chicago. The old Chicago team, Crystal Lake, wins 7-6. San Francisco at Vegas. 4-0. San Francisco shuts them out. And Lancaster at Northwest, 6-3 Lancaster. We head to the 5th. San Francisco at Vegas. Vegas exacts a little revenge. They win 5-2. Messerschmitt 6-3. Blyleven 4-5. St. Louis defeats Carolina 4-1. Beantown at Washington. Battle for first place. Beantown wins 4-3. They are now only 1 game behind Manchester, half a game behind Washington. Union Stewards at Philadelphia. Philly gets the revenge, 8-4, Benton over Bonham. Lehigh at Gary again. Lehigh loses, though. Gary upsets Lehigh and beats them and ends their winning streak, 3-1. Chicago at Manchester. 3-1 Chicago. Let's look down. It's Washington and Manchester tied in the Global. Beantown 1/2 a game back. Crystal Lake at Real Chicago. 4-0 Real Chicago. Crystal Lake now falls to 3.5 back. And Lancaster at Northwest. 7-5 Lancaster. Lancaster 6 games back of Lehigh, fighting for the 2nd and 3rd spot. We go to the 6th. Beantown at Washington. I think the 7th is Beantown at Washington. We're going to play that game too, is it? No, Beantown at Manchester. That's the game. Beantown at Washington, 4-3 Washington. Now Washington takes a 1.5 game lead over Beantown, 1/2 over Manchester. Lehigh at Gary. Gary wins for the 2nd night in a row, 3-2. Chicago at Manchester. Manchester 6-1 winners. So now there's 3 teams at the top of the Global League, all with 17 losses. And Beantown has played 3 less games than Manchester and Washington. Therefore, they're a 1.5 game back. Crystal Lake at Real Chicago. Crystal Lake wins 3-0. San Francisco at Vegas. San Francisco wins 4-3 in 10 innings. Lancaster at Northwest, 6-3. Northwest upsets Lancaster. Union Stewards at Philadelphia, the rubber game. Philly wins 4-3. And St. Louis at Carolina, 3-2 Carolina. We're going to go to the 7th, the last day of this broadcast. We will broadcast Beantown at Manchester. Before we do, let's review the standings. Manchester and Washington 32-17 tied. Beantown 29-17, a game and a half back. So this essentially is for first place, the game you're about to see. Lehigh, 5 games up over Vegas and Union Stewards, and 6 games up over Lancaster, essentially. Well, they're all in there, as you can see. Vegas, Union Stewards, Lancaster, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Gary, all within 3 games of one another. And if I'm not mistaken, 3 games. Vegas has 26-22, and so the most amount of losses is 25. 3 games separate 6 teams. Going to be quite a race. Okay, let's play Beantown at Manchester. Dizzy Dean facing Max Scherzer. Dizzy Dean 5-4 with a 3.04 ERA will be facing Max Scherzer, 6-1, 2.32. Anyway, beautiful day out because it's raining, so I'm just kidding. We got a 5-mile-an-hour wind. It's 80 degrees. The wind is going out to right field, so we might have a few home runs here. There's home runs get hit at the Red Bulls Ebbets Field. Beantown starts off leading off with Raines in left, batting first. Frisch at second base, batting second. Doby in center. Third, Thomas. Do I have the right picture? I don't know. We'll check. I had the wrong picture last time. First base, batting fourth. Alvarez, the DH, fifth. Rosen at third, sixth. Singleton in right, seventh. Carter catching eighth. And Belanger at shortstop, batting ninth. In the outfield for MV's Red Bolts team, Keller, Williams, and Abreu in left to right. Werber, Jeter, Robinson, and Gehrig in the infield. Slot catching, Scherzer pitching. We're underway at Ebbets Field. Fly to center, 1 down. Frisch hits it deep. It's gone. It's out of here. Home run. And Scherzer coughs it up on the second batter. This is the second game today, and in both games, the second batter of the game hit a home run. It's 1-0 Beantown. Doby to face Scherzer. Up the middle, Robinson the first for the out. And the wrong picture of Frank Thomas once again. We'll just fix that because it drives me nuts. Frank Thomas. We got him. There he is. Let's see if it affects his hitting. Deep in the left field, but Keller's got it for the out. Inning is over. We head to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Beantown. Derek Jeter up. Jeter is going to be followed by Gehrig batting second, Williams third, Ohtani fourth, Abreu fifth, Keller sixth, Slot seventh, Werber eighth, and batting ninth, Jackie Robinson. In the outfield for Beantown, Raines, Doby, and Singleton. We'll get a picture in on Singleton here in a minute. Rosen, Belanger, Frisch, and Thomas in the infield. Gary Carter catching. And let's get the Beantown right fielder. And he's even got the right colors on. I think I said that the last time I did it. Who knows why that doesn't come up? Gehrig up. 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. Great play by Frisch. We head to the top of the second. 1-0 Beantown. Scherzer to face Alvarez, Rosen, and Singleton. Base hit to right. Pitch to Rosen. They pick him off. There you go. Scherzer gets Alvarez 1 away now. And instead of having a runner on and nobody out, there's 2 outs as Rosen strikes out. Fly to center. Quick inning after the base hit. We head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Beantown. Ohtani up. That's out of here. I can see it. It is gone. Ohtani just hit that on a line in the right field, and this game is tied at 1. Abreu up. Goes down for the third strikeout for Dean. Charlie Keller, line drive to Thomas at first. Don Slot. Strikeout number 4. We head to the top of the third, tied at 1. Gary Carter, deep in the left center. Williams got it. Belanger to his counterpart, Jeter. And he beats out an infield hit. Jeter did not get to that ball fast enough. Runner on first. Raines strikes out. 2 down. Frankie Frisch, throw to first. Fly to left. Colors got it for the out. We head to the bottom of the third, tied at 1. Billy Werber. Line drive right to Belanger, 1 away. Jackie Robinson strikes out, and Derek Jeter hits it up the middle, scooped up by Belanger, throws to first for the out. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Bolts. We head to the fourth, all tied at 1. Scherzer to Doby. Jeter has it to first for the out. Deep in the left field. It's out of here. Home run. And there it is. Frank Thomas's home run, his 7th of the season. Base hit to right. Alvarez singles for the second time today. Scherzer's given up 2 home runs and is behind 2-1. Deep in the right field, but Abreu's got it for the second out. Ken Singleton up. He hits it on a line to Jeter. He gets that one in the Weber's glove. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-1 Beantown. Gehrig strikes out. Catcher drops the ball, throws to first. Dean gets his 6th strikeout. Line drive in the left center field. Base hit. Bernie Williams on first. Ohtani homered his last time out. Strikes out victim number 7 to Dean. Strikeout number 8. We head to the 5th. 2-1 Beantown. Gary Carter up. Belanger strikes out 2 in a row for Scherzer. Fly in a right field. Drifts into the stands. On the ground to Werber, across the diamond. And another infield hit. He is safe. Runner on first, Frankie Frisch. Raines gets back. Scherzer tosses over. Tosses over a second time. On the ground, a Jeter is going to flip to second to get the third out of the inning. We're halfway home at Ebbets Field. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 3 left on for Beantown. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and only 1 left on for the Bolts. They're going to send up Keller, Slot, and Werber here in the bottom of the 5th. There it goes. And just like that, Charlie Keller hits his 17th home run of the season. Ties the game at 2. Don Slot. Pop up. Carter's got it for the out. Grounded to short. Belanger to first. Werber is out. And Jackie Robinson strikes out number 9 for Dean. Well, the Red Bolts tie it up here in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th. It is tied at 2, and I'll be right back. We're back here at Ebbets Field, top of the 6th inning. Doby, Thomas, and Alvarez going to face the Red Bolts in this tie game. 5th strikeout for Scherzer. Line drive, base hit in the left field. Frank Thomas having a good day. He's on first. Hold on 1 second. I need to take a short break. Okay, we're back here. A little bit of real life sticks their nose into my game. Jason Grimsley is going to come on the pitch. Alvarez steps in. Goes down on strikes, 2 away, and Rosen up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Fly to center field. Great play by Bernie Williams. Great play number 13. We head to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. Derek Jeter up, facing Dizzy Dean. He walks. Lou Gehrig, not heard from much today. There goes the runner. Jeter's safe, stolen base number 5. Gehrig in the left center field, base hit. Jeter's going to hold at third. His runner's on first and third for the Red Bolts. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning, and Bernie Williams up. Number 10 for Dizzy Dean. Ohtani hit by a pitch. Bases loaded. Dean still on the mound. He will be facing Bobby Abreu. And that's strikeout number 11 for Dean. 2 away, bases still loaded. Charlie Keller homered his last time up. He's going to put it on the ground, and Thomas going to take it to the bag. And Beantown gets out of it. We head to the 7th, still tied at 2, as the Red Bolts left the bases loaded. Singleton up on the ground to Werber at third. 1 away. Grimsley going to be replaced by Alan Watson. Two outs. Watson gets his first strikeout. And Mel Parnell coming in. Belanger on the ground to Jeter. Third out of the inning. Here we go with the bottom of the 7th inning, all tied at 2 as we get a battle for the Global League lead. Slot going to be followed by Werber and Robinson. 12th strikeout for Dean. Dizzy is making the Red Bolts dizzy. Pops it up in foul territory. Rosen drifting over. Puts it away for the out. Jackie Robinson. He walks. Derek Jeter. Base hit in the right center field. It's going to be a double. That's going to score a run. 4th double of the season for Derek Jeter, and the Red Bolts take a 3-2 lead here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Lou Gehrig up. It's raining. Check your pitchers. Parnell is tired. Dean is out with a sore shoulder. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I always have trouble with this. So we're just going to do that. I want to get that off the screen here. There we go. There's a fly out. Let's see where we are. As I always have trouble with that for some reason. Anyway, hiding that. It is 3-2, 1 out, top of the 8th inning. There is nobody on, and Mel Parnell is tired. And what I've got to do, I'll never figure this out, but what we're going to do is go to the computer manager there. He's going to leave him in. I don't know why. Ground ball to Gehrig. He's out. Wes Farrell now is coming in the pitch. And there you go. Now I got what I wanted to get. Back to where we belong. Wes Farrell pitching 2 away. Doby up. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Red Bolts. Thomas to the bag unassisted. Abreu to center field. 2 down. And Bobby Howry coming into pitch. Howry strikes him out. We head to the top of the 9th. Red Bolts 3, Beantown 2. Wes Farrell is going to be facing the heart of Beantown's order, Thomas, Alvarez, and Rosen. Second strikeout for Farrell. Base hit in the left field, tying run on first base, 1 out. Alvarez's 3rd hit of the game. Farrell will be facing Rosen. And there's a base hit in the right center field. And just like that, the tying run on second. Go ahead run on first. Singleton on the ground in the right field. This should tie the game up. It does not. They hold the runner. I can't believe it. Bases now loaded with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Gary Carter steps in. Wes Farrell's still on the mound. He's going to be pitching. And there's a line drive base hit in the center field. And the runner is thrown out at the plate after the game was tied at 3. The go-ahead runner is out at the plate for the second out of the inning. 2 outs. Runner on first and second as Farrell has coughed up the lead. Mark Belanger up. Belanger slow roller to short, and he boots the ball. Derek Jeter boots the ball. It's going to be an error. Error number 7 on Derek Jeter, and I can't believe what MV must be thinking now. The bases are loaded, tied at 3 in the 9th inning, 2 away. And Tim Raines, will they leave Farrell in? They do. Line drive, base hit, center field, 1 run scores, 2 run scores. And it is now 5-3 as Beantown scores 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning to take a 5-3 lead. And Farrell, will he stay on the mound to face Frisch? 2 runners still on. He does. Deep in the right field, but Abreu's got it for the out. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Beantown leading Red Bolts 5-3. The Red Bolts took a 3-1 lead into the 9th inning and coughed it up. Howry on the mound. Going to face Slot, Werber, and Robinson. Paul Konerko going in at first. Ordonez in the right field. Ground ball up the middle. Frisch to first for the out. Werber hits it deep in the left field, and it is out of here. Billy Werber, home run number 3. That ball traveled 364 feet, and now Beantown's only got a 1-run lead. Jackie Robinson up. Pops it up to the infield. Frisch calls it off Konerko. He's got it for the out. Derek Jeter, who made a critical error in the last top half of this inning, stepping in up to home plate, 2 outs, 1 run down. Howry on the mound. Here's the pitch. Deep in the right field, but Ordonez has got it for the out. The ball game is over. And just like that, Beantown defeats the Red Bolts. Beantown, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Red Bolts. 3 runs in the top of the 9th does it. 2 hits for Raines, 2 RBIs, 2 hits for Frank Thomas. 3 hits for Alvarez. He had a good game. 12 hits in all for Beantown. Only 6 hits for Manchester. Pitching-wise, Dean pitched 6 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. Had to leave the game because of the rain delay. Miller came in, pitched an inning. And Howry came in, and he got the win. He's now 2-0, pitched an inning and a third, allowed a hit and a run. It was a home run. Scherzer, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, struck out 5, walked nobody. Grimsley pitched an inning, Watson a third of an inning. Parnell pitched an inning, and Farrell, the loser, pitched an inning and a third. It was not very good baseball, 5 hits, 3 runs, although only one of them was earned, thanks to Derek Jeter. Okay, we'll put that back here. Let's go and finish out the day. We'll zip this up, post it. Someone wants to do a broadcast tomorrow, they're more than welcome to. I might do another one. Steve might do one, or anybody might do one. I don't think MV's going to be happy about doing one after watching this game. Anyway, let's just finish it out, go over the standings, and go watch the Kentucky Derby. St. Louis at Real, Chicago, and I've got to change this regular speed thing to instant speed. (5-2) Real, Chicago over St. Louis. Lehigh over at Vegas for the Vegas is tied with Union Stewards. Vegas trying to get a little closer. They don't. Lehigh wins 5-3. Lemon over McGinnity. Chicago at Washington. Washington shut out 1-0. That global division, Washington, Manchester, Beantown, they're just stuck, the 3 of them together. Lancaster, Philadelphia, Philly 3-2 over Lancaster. Gary at home against San Francisco, 2-0 winners. Crystal Lake at Carolina, 3-2 winners. And Union Stewards at the Northwest, 9-1. That's the end of the first week of June. Let's just review the standings and get back to the rest of the golf draft and the Kentucky Derby. Washington first place, tied with Manchester, 32 wins, 18 losses, 30 wins, 17 losses. A half game back is Beantown. Crystal Lake, 2.5 back, 28-19. Everybody else far behind. Lehigh, 5-game lead in the Universal League. Union Stewards in second place, 5 games back. Vegas, 6 games back. I think that's where they started the week, so everybody looked like they held their own. Lancaster and Philadelphia, 1 game behind Lancaster, behind Vegas, and then Gary and San Francisco, 1 game behind Philly and Lancaster. That's all bunched up once again. And I want to thank everybody for coming by today. Mark at Beantown, David Lando checked in, the only 2 guys to check in. Sorry about that delay in the with the sound problem, but it happens. If anybody can figure it out, let me know. In the meantime, I want everybody to have a wonderful Saturday evening. Enjoy the rest of the golf draft. The Kentucky Derby is on at, I think, at 6:57. Anyway, that's it. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening.